If you've just bought a ukulele and you're wondering what to learn next, don't spend hours jumping between different tutorials, because in this one video, I'm going to teach you 12 classic ukulele songs for beginners. From the Beatles and Coldplay to Creedence, Neil Diamond, John Lennon and Michael Jackson. Most of these songs only use 3 or 4 easy ukulele chords, and every song includes a play-along so you can practice with me. Hi, I'm James and I make ukulele tutorials as a beginner for beginners. Now, fair warning, my strumming pattern often falls apart. I tell terrible dad jokes, and I definitely don't claim to be the world's greatest ukulele player. But if you're looking for a video where I've gathered together all the tutorials that my subscribers and viewers have shown are their favourites, then you're in the right place. You might find that these songs get progressively more challenging as we go along, but you also might surprise yourself with how many you can play and how well you can play them by the end of the video. So grab your ukulele, make sure it's in tune, and let's start with a song from the Beatles. I'm going to show you how to play the absolute classic Norwegian Wood by the Beatles. You're going to need the following chords: A7, C, D, D major. A strumming pattern you could use for this would be down, down, up, down, down, up. That said, don't be surprised if I lose that within 20 seconds of starting this tutorial. And if, like me, you're a bit of a beginner, doing a single downward strum, especially as you're learning the song, is not a bad idea. With that in mind, let's give it a go. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good, Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on a rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. What's funny about that? Told her I didn't and crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was alone, this bird had flown. So I lit a fire, isn't it good, Norwegian wood. Not for the Norwegian Forestry Department. In this ukulele play-along, I'm going to show you how to play I Fought the Law by The Clash. It's an awesome beginner-friendly song because you only need 3 chords. You're going to need a G, you're going to need a C, and you're going to need a D. In regards to strumming technique, I actually just think a single downward strum is ideal for this. But if you fancy something a little bit more adventurous, you could always go with a down, down, up, down, up. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. Breaking rocks in the hot sun, I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law, but the law won. Needed money cause I had none. I fought the law, but the law won. I fought the law, but the law won. I left my baby and I feel so bad. I guess my race is run. She's the best girl that I ever had. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Robbing people with a 6-gun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I left my baby and I feel so bad. I guess my race is run. She's the best girl that I ever had. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. When I first met my wife, she worked in a zoo. I knew then she was a keeper. I'm going to show you how to play the Coldplay classic, Yellow. Apart from being an amazing song, it's perfect for a beginner on the ukulele. because you only need 3 really easy chords. You can put the capo on the 4th fret if you want, but to be honest with you, I've found that playing this without a capo works just as well. But it's entirely up to you, depending on how you feel about capos. You're going to need a C, you're going to need a G, and you're going to need an A minor. I have also seen some mentions of a G major, but I'm conveniently choosing to ignore that. But if you want to chuck that in, you can do. I'm not going to. In regards to strumming technique, I'm going to use what I always use because it's really simple. And that's down, down, up, down, up. But as I've said previous times on this channel, don't get hung up about strumming technique. If you're playing music and you're enjoying yourself, that's the most important thing. And as you'll probably see, if you're paying special attention to my playing throughout, my strumming technique definitely falls off. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do, they were all yellow. I came along, I brought this song for you, and everything you do, and it's called yellow. So then I took my turn. What a thing to have done. It was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bone, turning to something beautiful. You seem to know, you know I love you so. You know I love you so. I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do, 'cause you were all yellow. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do, and it was all yellow. Your skin and bones, turning to something beautiful. 'Cause you know, for you I'd bleed myself dry. I'd bleed myself dry. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Are you a fan of 90s anthems? Yeah, but only really if they're American rock songs that were released in March 1993, written and produced by the lead singer of Four Non-Blondes, Linda Perry. If you've just started playing the ukulele and you're looking to learn a great song with only 3 chords in it, this video is for you. You're going to need an A minor, you're going to need a C, and you're going to need a G. In regards to strumming technique, I would go for something really simple like down, down, up, down, up. But to be honest, if you're brand new to ukulele, just a simple downward strum is just as good. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up this great big hill of hope for a destination. And I realized quickly when I knew I should that this world is made up of a brotherhood of man, or whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to let it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? Ooh. And I try, oh my God, do I try? I try all the time in this institution. And I pray, oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for revolution. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high. I scream at top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, hey. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? 25 years and my life is still trying to get up this great big hill of hope for a destination. I'm going to show you how to play the Neil Diamond classic, Sweet Caroline, and sing a very silly song about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My name's James, and I create ukulele tutorials, parody songs about dad life, mental health, and having it all together, which I don't. Here are 3 interesting facts about the song Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond revealed decades after the song's release that he was inspired by a picture of Caroline Kennedy riding a horse as a young child. He needed a 3-syllable name that fitted that melody, and Caroline worked perfectly. The ba-ba-da crowd sing-along wasn't planned. This famous audience response became popular organically during live performances. Fans started singing along, and it evolved into one of the most recognizable crowd participation moments in popular music history. It became an anthem at sporting events. Although released in 1969, the song gained a second life in sporting stadiums, especially for games at the Boston Red Sox. Fenway Park began playing it regularly in the late 1990s, and now crowds sing it at sporting events around the world. So check your ukuleles in tune, and if it is, off we go. There are 4 chords in this song: the C chord, the A minor chord, the G chord, and the F chord. When it comes to strumming technique, you could just do very simple, or if you're a bit like me and fancy going a bit off-piste, I suppose that's kind of a down, down, up, down, up. So it starts with a C, then goes to an F, then it goes back to a C, then goes to a G. Then you play that whole thing again. C chord, F chord, back to C chord, and then back to G. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so to play the bridge, it's a C chord, then an A minor chord, then a G chord, then an F chord, and then back to G chord. And for the chorus, it's C, 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 F, ba, ba, da, and then we go to G. When it began, 2 weeks after my 40th birthday, it was this or learn guitar. I survived my trial class, split my first 2 pairs of gi pants. Going commando is frowned upon. Well, I didn't know it was frowned upon. Hands, choking hands, reaching out, choking me while I'm trying to choke you. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ba-ba-da. Apparently they call it the gentle art. Sometimes when I shrimp, ba-ba-da, the sudden movement makes me fart. I'm going to show you how to play Bad Moon Rising on the ukulele. To play this song, you're going to need an A chord, you're going to need a D chord, and you're going to need a G chord. As I've said in previous videos, I like to stick with a strumming pattern that I find easiest, which is down, down, up, up, down, up. But if you're brand new, there's nothing wrong with just a single strum. If you've just started the ukulele, don't get overwhelmed by trying to be perfect. Whatever you can do to get yourself to pick up the ukulele and have a great time is, I think, the priority. So if your ukulele's in tune, let's give it a go. And here's the intro that you play through twice. And then the verse. I see the bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. So don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I see hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I fear rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go round tonight, well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Then the interlude. Then the final verse. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Then the chorus for the last time, which you play through twice. Don't go out tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Today we're playing Beat It by Michael Jackson, a song with one of the most famous guitar solos in history. And I'll tell you why Michael Jackson fought really hard to keep the rock guitar sound in the final recording. To play this, you're going to need 3 chords. You're going to need the dreaded E minor. You're going to need a D. And you're going to need a C. In regards to strumming technique, I would go with down, 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 up, down. But as I've said in previous videos, don't get all stressed out about strumming technique. If you're brand new, then there's nothing wrong with the downward strum. When you're learning, it's about having some fun and just learning some chords. If, like me, you still struggle with the E minor, you can often get away with playing this one instead, which I find much easier. Which is quite similar. One of the best things about this song, apart from the fact there's only 3 chords, is it really helped me to learn how to move between chords. Sort of. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. Fun fact, the guitar solo was done by Eddie Van Halen for free because he thought the song would be fun to work on. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be though, better do what you can. So beat it, but you wanna be bad. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Show 'em how funky and strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it, just beat it, just beat it. Just beat it. They're out to get you, better leave while you can. Don't wanna be a boy, you wanna be a man. You wanna stay alive, better do what you can. So beat it, just beat it. You have to show them that you're really not scared. You're playing with your life, this ain't no truth or dare. They'll kick you, then they'll beat you, and they'll tell you it's fair. So beat it, but you wanna be bad. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Show 'em how funky and strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it, just beat it, just beat it, just beat it. Eddie Van Halen's famous guitar solo has often been credited with helping to make this one of the first songs to successfully blend pop and rock together. Keep on burning. I'm going to show you how to play Proud Mary by Creedence on the ukulele. I create ukulele tutorials as a beginner for beginners. I also create parody songs about parenting, marriage, mental health, and having it all together, which I clearly don't. I have found that playing the ukulele and creating very silly songs has really helped me with my mental health issues, and I'm on a bit of a mission to help other people out there who may have similar stuff to deal with. To play this absolute banger of a song, you're going to need the following chords. You're going to need a D, you're going to need an A, you're going to need a C, you're going to need a G. I'm pretty sure you're also going to need an F, and you're going to need a B. If, like me, the idea of playing Bs or B flats, fingers won't fit, fills you with absolute dread, don't worry, I'm going to show you an easier option. At most, I might be a couple of steps ahead of you if you've just started playing. But I think one of the biggest problems when you start anything is not having enough success early on, getting disheartened and giving up. So in regards to very strict strumming techniques, or making sure your chords sound absolutely perfect and crisp, I've got quite a laissez-faire attitude towards that. Anything that can keep you playing, having fun, and indirectly improving your mental health is a big tick in my book. This song is probably one of those songs that I would play if I'm having a really rough day. Not only because it's a feel-good classic, because it's quite easy. For example, to play the verse is one D chord. In regards to strumming technique, I always go with the faithful down, down, up, down, up. But as I've said, anything you can do is fine. My advice to someone who's been playing the ukulele on and off for the past decade is anything you can do that encourages you just to pick it up and play is a good thing. I'm pretty sure the strumming expertise will happen once you've mastered all the chords and just got a bit more confidence with playing. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. First thing you need to, which is quite important, is check the ukulele's in tune. So here's the intro of the song. And here's the verse. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. And here's the second verse, which again is wonderfully just a D chord. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, pumped a lot of paint down in New Orleans. But I never saw a good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the riverboat Queen. Big wheels keep on turning, Proud Mary. Flipping B chords. So yeah, just to interject, if like me you can't stand B chords, either still because you're a bit of a beginner or like me you've got sausage fingers, If that's a problem to play, because your ring finger's problematic, just do a bar chord. You'll get away with it. The ukulele police won't come and arrest you for that. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Then you've got the funky bit again. Then the bridge, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. And then the third verse, which fantastically is still just a D chord. If you come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got no money. People on the river are happy to give. And then the chorus for the last time. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Mercedes-Benz by Janis Joplin. One of the easiest songs you can learn on the ukulele, but also one of the last songs that Janis Joplin ever recorded. This is a really easy and fun song to play, and you're going to need the following chords. You're going to need a C, you're going to need a G7, and you're going to need an F. In regards to strumming technique, down, 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 up, down. But as I've said in previous videos, if you're absolutely brand new, there's nothing wrong with a single downward strum. Despite only using 3 fairly simple chords and no instruments, Mercedes-Benz became one of Janis Joplin's most iconic recordings. Proof that simple songs really can stick with people. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all have Porsches, I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. So Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing for dollars is trying to find me. I'll wait for delivery each day until 3. So Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord, so don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all have Porsches, I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. So Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Mercedes-Benz was one of the final songs that Janis Joplin ever recorded. And the version we know today was kept completely raw, just using her voice. No instruments, no polishing, just pure emotion. This song was never supposed to be a hit, it was the B-side. I'm going to show you how to play Come On Everybody by Eddie Cochran on the ukulele. Eddie Cochran recorded this song in 1958, and over 30 years later, the song became a hit again in the UK thanks to a Levi's advert. You're going to need the following 3 chords, an A, a D, and a G. In regards to strumming technique, I'll go with the following: down, down, up, down, up. But if you're brand new and that's a bit of a struggle, just a steady downward strum will do the job. Eddie Cochran was only 21 years old when he tragically died, but in that tiny amount of time he managed to influence artists like the Beatles, The Who, and Jimi Hendrix. And the song starts with this chord sequence, which you play through twice. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. Well, come on everybody and let's get together tonight. I got some money in my jeans and I'm really gonna spend it right. I've been doing my homework all the week long, and now the house is empty and my folks are gone. Woo! come on everybody. Then you play the same chord sequence as you did for the intro, and again twice through. Well, my baby's number one, but I'm gonna dance with 3 or 4. And the house will be shaking from the bare feet a slapping on the floor. Well, when you hear the music, you just can't sit still. If your brother won't rock, then your sister will. Woo! Come on, everybody. And back to that chord sequence. How we'll really have a party, but we gotta put a guard outside. If my folks come home, I'm afraid they're gonna have my hide. There'll be no more movies for a week or 2. No running around with the usual crew. Who cares? Come on, everybody. And now for something a bit silly. Everyone's at school, so I got the house to myself. And eating crisps in my pants is good for my mental health. My wife's been dropping hints all the week long about doing laundry and mowing the lawn. No thanks, eating crisps in my undies. Eddie Cochran didn't just sing rock and roll. He was one of the first artists to write, produce, and overdub his guitar parts in the studio. This was way ahead of its time in the 1950s. I'm going to show you how to play Disney's Lava Song. To play this song, you're going to need 3 chords. You're going to need a C, you're going to need a G7, and you're going to need an F. It's a really easy song, and a great one if you've just started. The strumming technique I would choose for this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So let's give it a go. A long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. He sat high above his bay, watching all the couples play and wishing that he had someone too. And from this lava came this song of hope that he sang out loud every day for years and years. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish the earth, sea and sky up above will send me someone to love her. He was singing all alone and turned his lava into stone until he was on the brink of extinction. But little did he know that living in the sea below, another volcano was listening to his song. Every day she heard his tune, her lava grew and grew, because she believed his song was for her. Now she was so ready to meet him above the sea, as he sang his song of hope for the last time. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish the earth, sea and sky up above will send me someone to love her. Rising from the sea below stood a lovely volcano, looking all around, but she could not see him. He tried to sing to let her know that she was not there alone, but with no lava his song was all gone. He filled the sea with tears and watched his dreams disappear, as she remembered what his song meant to her. I have a dream that I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish the earth, sea and sky up above her will send me someone to love her. Oh, and they were so happy to finally meet above the sea, and all together now their love grew and grew. No longer were they alone as lower as their new home, and when you visit them, this is what they sing. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you'll grow old with me, and I'll grow old with you. We thank the earth, sea, the sky, we thank too. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm going to show you how to play the John Lennon classic, Imagine. You're going to need the following chords: A minor, C, D major, E7, F, G, and G7. And the strumming pattern you're going to need is down, down, up, down, up. Let's give it a go. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world can be as one. Now for something very silly. I'm down to my last billion. Today that's not a lot. Might have to sack my butler's butler, or even sell a yacht. I'm down to my last billion. Can a doctor or nurse lend me a quid? I'm down to my last billion. My last Bitcoin too. Got a gold vault full of Bob roll for all my expensive poo. I'm down to my last billion. Will you do me a discount for cash? I saw an advert saying radio for £2 stuck on full volume. I thought, I can't turn that down. If, like Nell here, you're a big fan of the ukulele and have just started learning and want to check out how to play some other awesome songs, please click this link here. If you've watched this all the way to the end, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate your support. I've written some books about what I've learned about parenting children and parenting dogs. If you'd like me to send you a completely free PDF version of one of them, just let me know. All you have to do is email me at this email address. I'm glad you asked that. The catch is that all I would hope is that you might be prepared to leave a review of the free book I've sent once you've read some of it on Amazon.